Hi everyone, my name is Emmanuel and you're welcome to another episode of Maxed Confessions. To be very honest, it's an absolute pleasure to be back on your screen after such a long time. First, I want to apologize for the absence. It wasn't planned, but things got in the way. We had to figure some things out, had to get some new content on the way, which will be coming out on the first week of December. So please watch out for that. But like I said, I'm sincerely sorry for taking this long hiatus. And like I said, it's my absolute pleasure. Like I'm very excited to be back on your screen again with this amazing show that you all love. For those who sent messages, who checked up on me, and who really emphasized on the fact that they want the show to be back on air, I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. Your messages, your show of love, it actually came in handy, and I really, really appreciate it. Right? So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be anchoring this show once again, and I'm glad to be talking to as many people as possible as have something that they want to share with me. On today's episode, we're going to be doing a Maxed Confessions special. This is a special episode because I decided what's the best way to get the show back on air, if not to give a couple of my friends, people that I know, an opportunity to actually send in their anonymous confessions. And I don't get to know who said what. So I asked my team to create a link, which they did. And then I shared it on my WhatsApp status. According to my team, we actually got a lot of messages. I'm going to be reading out some of these confessions to you on air. And I have someone in the studio that is going to be discussing each and every one of these confessions with me. And then in subsequent episodes, I would have guests that I'll be talking to, and I'll be bringing that to your screen as well. So for today's episode, which is why I call it a special edition, I have in the studio with me a friend and a brother, someone that I've come to love for his intelligence, for his outstanding work. He's a realtor, Obi Holmes. Welcome to the studio, guy.
I never expected to be this overwhelmed with your introduction, honestly. Thank you.
Are you shy?
I honestly don't know what to say. I just want to say I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity to be able to be a part of your program, because you are doing a very wonderful work out there.
Yeah.
I've seen many of your episodes before now, and I must have said this on the comment section once or twice, but I'll tell you physically again that you are doing a tremendous job. I must applaud you for that. It's very commendable.
Thank you so much.
As other people would say, in their own confined space, I wish one day I would be here. I'm finally happy that you brought me here. So it's a pleasure to be here also.
So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you for honoring the invitation.
It's a pleasure.
I really appreciate that.
It's a pleasure.
So we're going to be looking at some of the confessions that my team sent to me. Okay. I'll read out each and every one of them, and then we'll just talk about it. Yeah, deliberate on it. If is a question that requires an answer, we'll probably just prefer an answer together and all that. And for clarity purposes, I'm going to be reading out what I was given like a few minutes before we got on set. And I don't know what the questions are. I don't know what the confessions are. I don't know what the conversation is going to be like. So I'll just take them one after the other, and then we'll talk about it, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah? No problem. So looking at the first message here, my wedding is next month. Problem is, I don't love him. I'm not sexually attracted to him, and I certainly don't want to marry him. All I want is a child or two with him, nothing more. He's actually a very good man. He's supportive, understanding, treats me with respect. Sometimes I even say he's too good to be true. He will definitely be a good husband and a father if I let him, but I don't trust myself to make it work. I don't like him like that, but he loves me and is willing to do anything for me. I've cheated on him before, and I'm currently cheating on him. He's supportive, understanding, treats me with respect. Sometimes I even say he's too good to be true. This lady first did not ask a question.
She's just stating the fact.
Yes, she's stating a fact.
Yeah.
This is a statement of fact. And she said, my wedding is next month.
Yeah.
So which means she's already en route the altar.
Yeah. She has made up her mind now.
She has made up her mind to do this. Problem is, I don't love him. I'm not sexually attracted to him. And I certainly don't want to marry him. But their wedding is next month.
We used to say this. It's very, very hard to understand this gender. So me, I just feel what she wants for her family, like to build a home, is what he possesses. But what she wants as a person, what she desires as a woman, he doesn't have those qualities. That is why she's scared of getting into the marriage with him, because her desires won't be fulfilled. Exactly why she's still cheating, most likely with someone that suits the desire that she has pictured in her head.
And then she also acknowledges he will definitely be a good husband and a father if I let him. So I think the first question will be, why doesn't she want to let him? If you're not sexually attracted to someone, why accept to marry the person?
My main three things. First might be just to safeguard the future of our kids. Secondly, might be family pressure. We don't know how old she is or how long she has been searching for a husband. And three, it might be due to the fact that most of the guys she has given her heart to, none of them they might be non-committers.
Okay.
That's the reason why, probably she wants to settle. Along the line of her wanting to settle for this man, then she met someone again that she's attracted to. That's why she's currently cheating before getting into the marriage.
So she doesn't want to marry him. She's not sexually attracted to him. Yes. But then there are things about him that she
needs.
Yes, that she needs.
Someone that she wants to be with. But she can't get it from the people that she is with. That's why she's with him. So she's still at the crossroads.
Why go as far as getting married to him if you can actually just say, listen, I don't love you. I'm not sexually attracted to you. If we do this, I'm definitely going to cheat on you. I can't be faithful to you, but we can have kids together.
The narration of this, her confession, boils down to the fact that she already knows the kind of man she is with. She knows what he would accept and what he would not accept. So probably her coming out to tell him that this is what she wants, this is what she wants, it most likely might not go well with the man. Hence the reason why she is not summoning that courage to tell him that this is what she wants. If it was an open relationship from the get-go, they might have got to a point where they might have reached a compromise or one or two, but she definitely knows who she went in with. If it's somebody that is serious, because she has mentioned a lot of qualities that most likely she might not say in the guys that she's cheating with. It means the guy is someone that is serious and wants to build a future and a home with her. So for her to not have told him, it means he's someone that won't go down that route with her. If a guy does it on his own accord, it's a different thing. But when he's being told that this is what she wants, for him to now bend to it, it will be really hard for many men to do that.
Which begs the question, if you haven't come to that decision that you want to love someone or that you're sexually attracted to them, how did you now manage to come to the decision to marry them and go as far as putting a date to the wedding?
Like I said, I mentioned three things earlier. It might either be to safeguard the future of our unborn kids, because not everybody wants to give birth to a child in a world where the future is not guaranteed. It might also be societal pressure or family pressure. Nobody knows how old she is. Then number three, not many ladies like being independent. If she meets someone that can cater for everything that she needs, wants, or ever would desire to get, and the man is there to be able to do it, is anything stopping her from accepting a marriage, even though she knows that?
So let's look at it from the man's perspective. What happens to him then, being in a relationship with someone that he doesn't know, doesn't want to be married to him, and someone who has already resulted in her mind that she's going to cheat on him? What sort of marriage do you think he's going to have?
I would say something that you don't know can't have any effect on you. But once he gets into that marriage, this is one of the things that brings into paternity fraud to begin with. At the end of the day, they might have 2, 3, 4 children together, and if push comes to shove, he gets to do DNA, I might find out that out of the 4 children, only one belongs to him, the other 3 is not for him. That revelation alone can break a lot of men. having to take care of a child for an extended period of time, only to find out that this particular kid that you've treated as your own is not yours. How it would make you feel can shatter your whole life.
But do you think paternity fraud can actually occur in this scenario?
Yes, very much.
I personally don't think so.
I very much think so. Most of the people that get child outside and put it on the father, which is not his father, they did not just go outside to have sex and plan to get pregnant for those men. Most of those times it happens unexpectedly. At the end of the day, they are already married to their husband. They have sex outside, they have sex with their husband too. Sometimes they might use protection. Sometimes out of the steam of the moment, it just happens like that. So most of them don't just go out to plan it. Most times she might not even know as at that time that it belongs to that particular man. DNA might reveal something different. You cannot lie because you yourself, the person in question, knows that as at the time when she conceived, she was not sexually active with just one person.
Yeah.
So how can she now pinpoint that it is this? Definitely she cannot have sex with her husband with condom now. She cannot say that she planned to conceive for this person. It just happens. I can tell you for a fact that most of the paternity fraud that has happened, 80% of the time it was never planned. I can't say 100%. It was never planned because you cannot just wake up one morning and say you want to
let me go and cheat on my husband
and get pregnant for a man that I don't see a future with. You get what I'm trying to say? So most of the time it's not planned. It happens. There are some times that women don't even get pregnant. 2, 3, 4 weeks they discover it. Then they start having sex constantly with their husband to cover up for what they did outside. This particular case I've heard of it before. This one is not a hearsay or anything. This particular I've heard of it before. So it happens. It's not something that they just plan that I'll wake up this morning, we'll be talking, I want to get pregnant for you. It just happens.
Okay, so there's a valid argument there. And again, which is why I said it's good that we have different
opinions
views to it. Now, let's talk a bit more about the guy. How do you, as a man, not know that the woman you want to get married to or you want to marry does not love you, is not sexually attracted to you, and certainly does not want to be married to you? How do you not know?
Most times men can be ignorant. Most times they see signs, but they confuse the sign for mood swings or something else. Me personally, I might be with someone and I start hearing, I'm not in the mood to do this, I'm not in the mood to do that. But at the same time, this particular lady might be with someone else and she's always bugging that person to touch her, to hold her, to do this, to do that. Some men might not see these signs. They might see it like she's just being a lady, she's just being a woman. But when a woman actually wants
he is trying to be a gentleman.
You get. So there's a reason why she said is all these things that he is, because most of the red flags that she might be showing, he might be seeing green flags. It all depends on his own mindset. What me and you might see in a woman and be like, nah, this is a red flag, I can't be here. He might see it and be like, that's just how ladies are. I'll be able to groom her.
Let me groom her, let me pet
you
her.
Get.
Or she's in her feelings and stuff like that.
It might also be someone that is not really, really sexually active like that. Because if a man is very, very sexually active and is always trying to be intimate with his woman and she keeps resisting, definitely you get to a point where you'll be like, you're always doing this.
Always doing this, why?
But if it's the kind that once in 2 months, something like that, it might not, once in 2 months is not a big deal for her now. She'll be like, she'll be just once inside 2 months. I'll give him now. She might ladies fake these things a lot. They fake orgasm, fake that you're pleasing them. They make scary moves that you might think they're actually sincere about these things. But meanwhile, it's just acting. To him, my baby's busting my brain. The way she holds me, the way she does this. So all these things, most of these women, is just an act. He might actually be seeing a side of her that is not really her. So he might not know. He might get married to her for 20 years and still not know these things. That's just how some women can be. And that's how some men can be very ignorant.
So, but as much as I'm trying to believe you or agree with you, I'm also in a bubble as to the words that she chose in this text. She said, I do not want to get married to him. This is not a situation where I invited someone on the show and then she's sitting with me, we're having a conversation and then she says it.
Yeah.
Now, someone can argue that, oh, I said it in the spur of the moment because of the conversation that we're having. Definitely. And then I said it. But this was an anonymous message.
She was calm while typing
She was calm while typing it. A lot of things that people cannot communicate when they are talking to you face to face, they can communicate when they type. The words are bold. Like, they came with so much audacity. I don't love this person. I am not sexually attracted to him. I do not want to marry him. Now, when someone says that, me, I would think they will show it.
Let me use both of us for example. The way you see things, sometimes it might take me longer to see it the way you see it. You might point my mindset or you might point my reasoning to something. I might not get it immediately, but over time, I would come to understand from your own point of view. He might just be someone or a kind of man that is not exposed to some certain things. Me and you, our level of understanding when it comes to women, based off past experiences, this might actually be his first relationship. We can never say for a fact because she didn't spill that information yet. So something that you are not exposed to. Okay, let's assume, for instance, are you conversant with Turkish League?
A little bit.
Are you conversant with Superliga?
Not really.
Israelite League. If I mention 5 teams in Israel, would you know anyone?
Of course not.
So you are getting my angle now. So now imagine that my knowledge now in Israel League, I know about 5 teams there.
Yeah.
You know none. If I see those teams playing on the TV, I can say, but Belarus be this now.
Yeah.
You look at the team and what is Belarus?
Yeah.
If I see a lady showing a red flag, because I know already that this is a kind of red flag, I can easily say, yes, she's portraying this kind of character that is not good for one that wants to go into something serious. But for a guy that has not understood these things before, how would he be able to depict that she's showing these signs? Are you getting me now? So we can't say for sure if he's being ignorant to those things or he just isn't as exposed to be able to understand that this is how it is.
I like what you just said now because it just made me realize something. So there's this content I created recently, and I mean it's part of the content that we're going to be rolling out in December, starting from the from the 1st of December. 1st of December should be on a Monday.
Okay.
So there's a new series that we came up with, and it's titled Class is in Session. One of the topics that I spoke about, or that I talked about, is 10 signs to know that she's not into you. If the man is able to know the signs, the marriage will not hold. Because the only reason why he's going ahead to marry this person is probably because he doesn't recognize the signs. Very possible. But also, let me play the devil's advocate. The signs could be one thing.
His intentions.
Yes, exactly.
Could also be blinding, making him ignorant of
exactly. It could be his inability to read signs. It could also be that maybe this girl is very beautiful.
Could be.
Maybe she has a banging body. Maybe she comes from a particular family that he wants to get married into, or he wants to marry into.
It could mean a lot of things.
It could mean a lot of things. So, as much as we will look at her story and try to address it from her perspective because she's the one who sent it, we also have to look at the guy's angle. Why would you marry someone that is not sexually attracted to you? How can't you tell? How do you guys talk? What kind of time do you guys spend together? What's the love language in that relationship? What exactly is it? But anyways, like I said,
like she said, it's sweet. He's just trying to be a sweet gentleman for her. Whatever she does, he most likely bends to all her rules.
And then she walks right over him.
Exactly. It could be. I'm just speculating.
If we just take only this topic, we can
enter into
look
different
at. I'm
places.
telling you,
because we just have to settle for the fact that it will mean any of these 7 things that we mentioned. So our only prayer is that either she makes up her mind as soon as possible, or he discovers these signs as soon as possible. One way or the other, let both do what is right and not suffer each other in the future. It's as simple as that.
I actually agree with you. You summarized it pretty well. So the next one is, so this is a bit long. There's this girl on my Snap. Every time I see her post, I'm super tempted to text or call her. She's super beautiful with a banging body. I met her at the airport on my way to Lagos from Kano. When we arrived Lagos, we got talking and coincidentally we were headed in the same direction. I offered her a ride since someone came to pick me and we left together. Like he or she didn't put together, but I guess that's what it is. Yeah. And we left. I proposed dinner and we ended up in my apartment. We talked some more, ate, then had the most amazing sex ever. Her pussy was so clean and juicy, a solid 10. She left, and a few days later, I stopped communicating. The reason is because she doesn't do anything for work, and I don't think I need that kind of energy around me. P.S. I'm a woman.
I must confess, she had me in the first half. Nah, this is handicap win. For once, I don't have any comment. I'm lost for words. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. This is beyond me.
Okay, let's unpack. It's a long read, but let's unpack it one after the other. So, up until the last, should I say, sentence, I personally thought it was a man.
Yeah.
Like a man wrote
Who would
this
not
thing.
think it was a man?
So let's start from the beginning. Knowing that this confession came from a woman. So the last sentence here is P.S.
Plus
I'm a
seriously.
woman. Oh, that's what P.S. means.
Yes.
I don't know what P.S. means.
Plus seriously.
So plus
Seriously.
I'm a woman.
Wow. That's deep.
So this is the kind of message that you read, then you go back to the beginning, and this
read it
time around
again,
read it
with
again
another tone.
with another tone.
Yeah.
So now let's go through it again just one more
paint
time.
it in the right picture.
This time around, as a woman.
Yeah.
A woman is writing, there's this girl on my Snap. So 2 girls. Every time I see her post, I'm super tempted to text or call her. She's super beautiful with a banging body. A woman is admiring another woman in this way. She's super beautiful with a banging body. I met her at the airport on my way to Lagos from Kano. When we arrived Lagos, we got talking and coincidentally we were headed in the same direction. I offered her a ride since someone came to pick me and we left. I proposed dinner and we ended up in my apartment. We talked some more, ate, then had the most amazing sex ever. Her pussy was so clean and juicy, a solid 10. She left and a few days later, I stopped communicating. The reason is because she doesn't do anything for work and I don't think I need that kind of energy around me.
But that's a bold claim for her to think she doesn't do anything for work.
Maybe they had a conversation because they spent quite an ample amount of time together.
She works though.
Who
I'm
works?
very certain that she works.
You can't say that.
No,
because
I'm just certain that she
the
works.
person-
For her to maintain such, there must be a job that she does.
Oh!
It is good to think outside of the box sometimes. So I think she's actually speaking from a professional point of view. That she doesn't have anything
A 9 to
meaningful
5.
that she does.
Yeah.
But me, I strongly believe that she works.
So you believe the Snap girl works?
Yeah, she works.
So because there are 2 things here. She's maintaining a healthy,
She took a flight
clean
for crying
lifestyle.
out loud. And she maintains a clean life. Clean everything.
Yeah, clean and
The skincare, juicy.
Juicy pussy.
It doesn't just come
a
with
solid 10.
Solid 10.
She's beautiful.
Where did she think the solid came from? There's maintenance there now. So
Oh,
where does the
there's
maintenance
maintenance.
fee come from? There is work. Definitely something is going on. But the kind of job that she wants the person she wants to be with to be doing, she is not into it. So that is what she means by she doesn't have a job that she does. Yeah. Or she most likely didn't tell her the actual job that she does. Yeah. It's straightforward now. We can't be beating around the bush. If you had something like probably the girl was pretty, but the whole thing down there was giving one vibe, then we know that yes, there is infection, something. It means that she's not saying enough to maintain it because the lifestyle is not lifestyling.
It's not lifestyling.
But this one, the lifestyle is lifestyling. Evidence shook. Now why she still dey attracted to wetin she dey see, the body is still banging because there are people that are making
which
the banging bang.
She said she's beautiful with a banging body.
Yes.
So I'm picturing a girl, like if I see a girl on the snap and I have to, describe her this way. Beautiful with a banging body clearly means hair done, good lashes, good makeup nails, on fleek, nails clean,
white
everywhere.
Nails.
Yeah. And usually for you to have flashbacks about someone that you jilted yourself means that the person is looking better than you met them the first time.
Yes. That's another angle again.
Yeah.
So for her to have upgraded from that time you met her to now that you
to
are
the point
still
where
looking,
you are still looking,
that
still
you've not seen
admiring
somebody that can take your eyes away from
her, and you are still consciously having flashbacks.
The maintenance fee is coming from somewhere. She just didn't tell her.
And skincare is not cheap.
It's not cheap. The whole temptation of it thing is after she has jilted her, not going back to her.
See her on Snap.
She's not feeling that attraction again because, like she said, it's one of the best, whatever she called it, that she has tasted. I'd like to taste that too, but
say it again. Say it with your full chest.
What I'm saying is, for a lady to have rated another lady a 10, because of her, it's only 10. Nah, who wouldn't want to? Oh God. So this is not actually a question though.
No, it's not.
She's just confessing it. So, like, for real, if you...
Do you think it makes sense to actually leave someone because they don't work?
Yeah, it's a valid reason. It can be a deal breaker for some people.
Okay.
Because it might seem like they are liabilities. Like, there's this saying that an idle man is the devil's workshop.
Devil's workshop, yeah.
That's someone's perspective. Maybe the person feels like if they get into a relationship, the person might be very dependent. So most likely she wants someone that can, if not be more than her, at least try to match her energy. So she doesn't see her as such person. Even though, like she said, that the sex is a 10-10.
Yeah.
She wants someone that can at least measure up.
Yeah.
So I think that's our own...
I particularly like that you use the word deal breaker, in your submission. It actually takes my mind to another thing that we're working on that we'll be bringing to the channel. Should I not? Nah, I think I should just make the announcement. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, starting from the first Wednesday in the month of December, I think the first Wednesday should be on the 3rd of December, if I'm right by my calendar. But starting from the first Wednesday in the month of December, and for every Wednesday moving forward, we have a new series that we'll bring into the channel, and it is titled The First Date. The First Date talks about deal breakers in relationships. Different deal breakers, conversations that people don't necessarily have, with people that they are talking to or they want to go into a relationship with, either for a long-term relationship or for marriage. So we're going to be bringing these conversations to the channel as well. Alongside classes in session will be coming on Mondays. So basically, from the 1st of December, every Monday in December moving forward, we would have classes in session. Every Wednesday, we'll have the first date, and every Friday, we would have maxed confessions. And if there are any other content that we also want to bring to the channel, we'll let you know. But for now, starting from the month of December in 2025, these are the contents that are coming on the channel, and you should look out for it. They are very interesting, very engaging, very exciting. And I particularly like the first date because it's a conversation that we did with a twist. It's not going to come in the form or in the format that you're accustomed to. So it's not going to come in a podcast format, but I mean, you know what, just watch out for it. You would actually love it. You would love it. It talks about different deal breakers when it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriage, and the sorts. So just look out for it. You'd love it. Every Mondays is classes in session. Every Wednesdays the first date, and every Friday is Maxed Confessions. So starting from the month of December, you would have 3 different contents weekly, week in, week out, 3 different contents, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I hope that excites you as much as it excites me too. All right, so moving on to the next one. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is bad.
Bad.
So this person said, my kids aren't mine. 2 boys. Both of them are not mine. It's been 8 years since I found out, and I haven't said a word to anyone.
Wow.
It's business as usual. Waiting I go do, dey my mind, sha.
I don't like this. This is dark.
It's very dark.
I like the way it started. I don't like the way it ended. I'll be honest.
I don't like how it started. I don't like the
progression.
I don't like how it ended.
No, the thing is, I like how it started because we talked about something. The first confession we made today was probably about what brings about paternity fraud.
Yeah.
This could be that man's side of the story in the future if they get married. Are you now getting what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So this story could be that man's side of the story 15 years into the marriage.
Yeah.
It could be.
Realizing that both of his sons
you get are not his. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that was why I made that statement when we started. So that's why I said I liked how we started because I wanted to like pinpoint what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
But the way it ended, it threw me off balance because I hate those dark.
Now let me ask you, what part of this confession is the darkest for you? Let me see if both of us are looking at it from.
I know waiting I go do sha.
Okay, so you say waiting I go do dey my mind
sha. That part.
This is dark. Like this is extremely dark. But I think what is darker for me is the fact that he says it's been 8 months since I found out and I haven't said a word.
I thought it was years.
No, 8 months
Wow.
since I found out and I haven't said a word to anyone. I actually think that is darker.
No, that was actually a thought process. So when he now said the thing wey him go do dey in mind sha. So it means for him to have kept it in his mind, it's because he already knew what he's going to do. So he's reason for not saying it because he knows the action he's going to take. But nobody knows the action.
Obi, correct me if I'm wrong, but you might have decided to do something that at the time made a lot of sense to you, and you were hell bent on, I must execute this thing, I must do it. But something now happens, like you just probably woke up from the wrong or right side of the bed, and then you say, you know what, let me let go of it. Maybe Sunday morning, you're in bed, and then you're listening to a pastor, randomly talking about something, and he talks about letting go and stuff like that. And you decide, okay, I'm going to let this go. So whatever it is that was on your mind to do, you can let it go. But keeping it bottled up for 8 months. And he said, it's been business as usual.
You just act like everything is normal.
Oh my God. Do you know how much
resentment?
I don't want to quantify or qualify the emotion here.
Yeah, that's
could
true.
Be hate, could be resentment, could be hard-heartedness, could be heartlessness, could be a lot of emotions.
The heartbroken is one of the deepest because discovering that someone that you've paid tuition fees, you paid hospital bills, waking up one morning to find out that all these things you've been doing for over 10 years has been for children that are not your seeds. The realization alone, how it will shatter you, most likely might be that he really, really loves this woman. That is why he knows that if he spills it out immediately, the marriage is going to be dissolved immediately.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it might not be really that part that is dark to me. To me, that's what I'm saying. So I just feel because he knows that if he does this now, the marriage will end. He most likely might be looking for a particular thing to do that it would affect all of them. Maybe that is where he's not saying that waiting I go do dey my mind sha. Now that one I hold me because if you want to start thinking of the various things that he could do, I'm telling you for a fact that if something breaks you, like it breaks a part of you, I don't know, you can't preach in way they won't talk. They go make me come on my mind for that thing where I won't do.
I hear you. I hear you. And I'm not trying to say, oh, your thoughts are above mine or
No,
beneath
like
mine.
I'm just saying my own
Yes.
understanding of it.
Now, look at it this from another perspective, which is where I said the part that made this whole confession very dark for me is brooding on this thing for 8
Without
months.
telling anybody.
Now, picture that this guy has known from the beginning of the year that these 2 kids are not mine. Business as usual means he comes home as at when due, eats his wife's food as at when due, they have sex, he does his father duties, does his husband duties, takes care of them, feeding, accommodation, assuming like he's the breadwinner of the family. Business as usual means this guy does rinse and repeat every day whilst looking directly into the eyes of the woman that slept with another man to the point where she pinned 2.
And they are not triplets. They are not twins.
2 kids.
Different times
Yes.
that it happened.
2 kids twice. So first one could have been a mistake, but the second one can never.
And what's even funny, they might not be from the same man.
Very possible. Could be from the same man, could be from different men. But whichever case, if it's the same man, I think it even makes it worse.
Because she has been saying the person
Because she's been saying the person repeatedly. She would rather have kids for that person than for the man. Like I said, let's go back to the routine. Business as usual. He does his duties as a father, as a husband, as a caregiver, as a protector, as a provider, as everything for 8 solid months. Imagine doing missionary style with her. And you're looking into her face and you guys are kissing and you're doing missionary and you know like this person.
How is he even getting the hair done?
Now you are seeing.
How?
Now.
Someone that you could strangle.
What is stopping this guy from strangling her in that position? What is stopping him?
She will still be holding him and moaning.
She holds him, she moans, they have sex, she comes.
Most likely fakes orgasm too.
But how long will a man fake orgasm for?
Like she mostly fakes orgasm during the process.
What if she's not?
I feel the truth needs to come out than the action he's planning to take. The truth.
That I agree.
Should come out before the action.
I feel like there should be a conversation.
Yes, he needs to talk to her about it.
I think he should talk to me first before going to her, because for him to say,
that's what
I feel like the conversation should also not be alongside the action. What if he wants to unalive them?
Sir?
That's why I said I hope the conversation doesn't come alongside the action. Assuming the action is to unalive them, then he will now wait until that point and then he will now go, oh, I found out 8 months ago and whatever, and then he now does the action. So which is why I'm saying, please, if you're the person who sent this confession, it's very important.
You need to talk.
Yes, we need to talk. If it's possible, please reach out to me. Send me a message, a message on Instagram at Emmanuel Eme, like my private Instagram account. I'd love to hear from you. And this is actually coming from someone I know personally, because the only place I posted the anonymous link is actually on my WhatsApp status.
Wow.
So it has to be someone that is on my status, that is close to me. Someone who is on my contact list that posted this. So please reach out to me. For you to be on my contact list, that means we're either friends or we're acquaintances or
those sentences are very deep. It could mean
it's actually very deep. Like that, I mean, how do you carry on with business as usual knowing that for 8 months, fully aware that your wife brought in 2 kids that are not yours and you're taking care of them? There's a lot to...
It's bottling a lot up.
Yes.
And if at all he unleashes it without having to speak to someone that can actually reason with him properly, it could be dangerous to a lot of people.
I'm scared for this particular one, to be honest. But please reach out to me. Let's have a conversation. And hopefully I'll be able to help. And we can find a solution that works for every party involved. All right. Please reach out to me. That's all I can say for now. So the next one.
Your home is homing me.
So this person said, okay, so it doesn't specify if it's a man or a woman, but the confession goes, I recently bought a vibrator for my mom. She's been a widow for 16 years.
Wow.
She's still young, beautiful, and vibrant. She doesn't want to remarry, and she's not dating anyone. But I want her to be happy. How do I give it to her without offending her? Okay.
The truth of the matter is this. What she should ask herself is, her mom, as her mom is, would her mom see her, like we're assuming that is a lady in this case now, would her mom see her as her daughter using such and not scold her for it? For her to now have thought about wanting to give her mom same thing that most likely she might scold her for using, to now give it as a gift to her mom.
But why do you think her mom will most likely scold her for it?
I don't think I've seen any mom that would consciously support her daughter to use such.
Because they are not exposed to it doesn't mean that.
I said I have not seen any woman that will consciously support her daughter to use such.
Okay, so picture a
Gen Z.
A Gen Z
is very possible.
is now a mom.
It's very possible.
So do you?
But if the mom is a millennial, I see no way that's going to happen.
Why? But millennials actually have own sex toys.
Like most
Sex toys didn't start with Gen Zs.
They own it, yes, but it's not something that they are proud to pass down to their kids. So
why do you think so?
So the kid now being the one bringing it to them, somehow to me, I don't know.
Okay, what's your take on sex toys?
Me?
Yes, in your relationship, what's your take on sex toys?
It's fun.
Have you used sex toys with your partner?
It's fun though.
No, don't deal from the question. I have a reason, because you're not just here to respond to other people. You are also under the microscope.
Not necessarily sex toy though, but I've used instruments.
Would you permit your woman
to use it on her own? No.
Yes, to use it on her own.
No, not on her own. We can use it together.
Okay, so if you're not there, then she can't use it.
I don't know, but I don't just like the idea of her using it on her own.
What if you're not in town, or like you travel for whatever reason and you're going to be away for like a year or two?
I think that thing is quite addictive too. I think it's quite addictive. I think I've heard of stories where most women that get fond of using those things usually get to a point where they feel like men are not necessarily in their life anymore. That they feel whatever pleasure they can get from men, they can get on their own. Why there are still ladies that they never want to try it because they feel it doesn't give them the pleasure they want. They prefer it's coming from the main source. So I think that can also be addictive to some people. Once they get used to it, the way the sexual tension is between you and your partner will dwindle due to the fact that you have become much more obsessed with the sex toys. So for that reason, it's not something that I would openly want her to be trying on occasions when I'm not there. But if we want to spice up our relationship or doing sexual occurrences, we can try to use it together, make it spontaneous and all that. But using it on her own, I don't really vibe with that. Okay,
so using on her own is a no-no for you. Yeah. But if you're present, you are totally okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
And you still didn't answer the question. What if you're out of town for like a year? Maybe you're on business, or you traveled for a course, and you guys are apart for like a year. What's going to happen?
Like I said, it's addictive for most people. For a fact that it can be addictive, I'm not in support of it.
Okay. So coming back to this, I agree with the fact that you said this will most likely be female.
Yeah.
And it will most likely also be someone who has tried or who is currently using a vibrator. Because for her to specifically say, I bought my mom,
for her to make
to feel good. Now, vibrator is not the only sex toy that is available in the market. So we have vibrators, we have dildos, we have clamps, we have so many other things. So she didn't get clamps or clappers or whatever. A butt plug. Jesus. How did we get to that part where, like, you literally bring it to your mom and then she says, where does this go to?
Okay, so you're picturing it now, like
I'm picturing it. So if you were a woman, how would you?
If my daughter gives me such,
yes,
I'll feel disrespected to begin with. my daughter, someone that I brought into the world, is
What,
not
what if
showing
she's someone like mother-daughter
they used
bond?
to
Like,
have mother.
yes,
She
you
will
guys
not be
are
scared
so
to want to give her
close.
this gift. No, she won't be scared to want to give her this gift because they might have chipped it in doing 1 or 2 discussions in the past. Yes.
I'm trying to understand the psychology of why a daughter would think
To want to
give her mom a vibrator.
like we said something earlier, it's most likely something that she has been using and she knows how it feels like. And most likely she has not been with a man for a while and she knows that makes her feel good as a woman. So she's like, if I can feel good this way, how about my mom is doing this too? How would she feel too? It can be anything. The thought process can come from anywhere.
Okay, so what if you're a daughter and you want to give this to your mom? So let's say you're a Gen Z daughter.
I want to give it to
Your mom, yes.
I don't really see myself thinking of such to give to my mom because I find it disrespectful to.
No, I'm not talking about you as a person as Obi. I'm talking about if you're a lady, if you're a girl, you know.
I don't know how to change my reasoning to that. It's quite hard.
Okay, so now, so let me just throw this out there then. Guys, what do you think about this? Do you think it's a disrespectful thing to do? Do you think it's something that you on your own, you can actually propose it to your mom? Do you think, can you buy a sex toy for your mother? I think I should just leave it at that. Can you buy a sex toy for your mother? What are your thoughts? Let's hear, from
Different perspective.
Is this something that you can do? If you were a woman, how would you respond to it? Like if your daughter was to buy you a vibrator, would you welcome it? Would you feel disrespected? Just leave us your thoughts because it's actually deep. And because we're not women,
we can't really
speak much on it. Yes, we can't really say so much on it. Please leave a comment in the comment section and let's interact some more there. Tell us what you think about that particular confession. Okay, so the last one is, there's this girl I like. Problem is that she has slept with my elder brother. Mind you, he's married and she knows. Sleeping with him is not entirely an issue as much as the reason why they broke it off. According to what he told me, she would go to his Facebook page, find girls who are interacting with him on the timeline, and DM them to know what sort of relationship they have with him. All that for a married man, is it a red flag or it can be overlooked?
First, things first. Dating a married man, knowing that he's a married man, that's one. That's a red flag for me. I'm speaking from my own point of view. From my own point of view, I'm not judging anybody. But for me, it's a red flag, one. Number two, the fact that someone that is not even your partner directly and for you to feel so possessive of that person.
Yeah.
Number three, for you to have the effrontery to go online, to go and start stalking that person's account. 3. Number 4, where did you get that audacity from to start asking ladies who they are to a man that is married to another person? This is 4.
Yeah.
Amongst other things that might not even come with. So if this is not a Red Sea, this is no longer a flag. Because if this is not Red Sea, I don't know what else is. Because imagine when someone that you know doesn't even belong to you, you can do all this for the person.
Yeah.
So now imagine someone that is directly
now
dating
yours.
you.
Yeah.
What would you now do? Hey, I don't even want to think about it. I don't think there's anything I even want to say because I can only but imagine the miles she would go for someone she is actually literally dating and she knows that this person belongs to her alone. And she even sees a lady that just even waves to the person. That person might die the next day. I'm not saying anybody will kill anybody. I'm just saying, like, I'm exaggerating obviously, but she would go extra mile to just make sure that nobody comes close to the man. So, bro, I don't know what you're trying to get yourself into, but my honest advice is be wary of what you're getting into. The Lord is your strength. The Lord is your muzzle. You can pray and fast about it. The God will lead you aright.
Anyways, thankfully, this one is a question. So it doesn't come with a lot of
deep thinking.
Yeah, deep
direct.
thinking.
I think what he needs is very direct.
Yes, he asked a question. is it a red flag or it can be overlooked?
So me, I said already that it's a red sea.
So it's not just a flag.
See, it's not a flag. It's not a banner. It's not a canopy. It's the sea itself. Wide. It has range. It has width. It has depth.
It has range. It has width. It has depth. It has length.
If it goes into that ship, oh God, it will be worse than the Titanic sink. Because no.
So on this particular one, I agree with you, and like I said, I'm glad that it's just a straightforward question.
Yeah.
So we don't
You
even
have to start
dance
bringing
around
different
it.
narratives.
Yes. So for me, it is a red flag.
But
if that is what you understand.
But the funny thing is, some people might argue that if there's anything that is constant in life, it's change. But I don't think there's any change in this.
No. This is a demonstration of a person's character.
Yes.
So, and like you already broke it down, which I agree 100%. Number one, the first red flag here is she's sleeping with a married man, which means she's covetous. Yes. She's not content with such as she has. If she was content, she would find a single man who is not attached to anybody and just date him. Settle with him, date him, do whatever you want to do with him. If sex is the problem here, there are so many single men that you can get free sex from. Definitely. So I don't think sex is the problem. Number two is the possessive act. Going to Facebook and randomly interacting with women.
Because for her to even know the people, that she has gone through comments,
each and every one of the comments.
She has gone through likes.
Yes.
The one that sends love, the one that sends love emojis.
Yeah.
Like she must have checked the person's profile.
Or if there are words of endearment.
She will even check those people's pictures to see if his comments or likes are there. Do you understand?
The more I think about it, because I'm the kind of person that when I interact with people, I do all the words of endearment. I can be like, oh, thank you, dear. You could wish me a happy birthday, for example, or I post a picture and you're like, oh, this is really nice. I could go, oh, thank you there, and all that. And it's just a word of endearment, not because I have anything attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you. I don't want anything to do with you. It's just me being me. Now, you see that sort of message and you think there is more to it. And if she were to be my girlfriend, she goes to stalk them or to interact with them to ask what sort of relationship that they have with me.
How does she paint me in the light of those people?
Exactly.
People knowing that I have someone like that in my life is even
a problem
issue for me.
Yes, I agree.
So that's why I said the fact going online to start stalking, that's to going into people's profiles to be checking, she doesn't have anything
to do productively with her time.
She's not productive with her own self.
Yeah.
So the only productivity she has is to be stalking people that are after their own money and after their life, but your own is to be stalking their life to know if they are talking to a man that
belongs to another woman. So this means if you were hers, like you guys are now married, how much more? Like she will literally be going through every single message that you get, every email, every phone call, every contact on your list.
She most likely might be following you to work to know the place that you enter.
And then she might stumble at your workplace unannounced, uninvited.
Tantrums, cause issues for you at your place of work, make you not to have any friends in your life. That's how it's going to turn out, because I see
I actually agree with you. So, simple answer to the question, it is a red flag.
But if you actually want to go ahead with it, because I know love can be, that's another angle.
So my younger brother would say, when you come to him and you ask him for an opinion, and you say between yellow and red, for example, which do you prefer? Should I wear yellow? Should I wear red? And he looks and he says, oh, for me, I think you should wear yellow because it's really good. It fits whatever you're saying, whatever you're doing. And then he gives you his honest opinion. And then he ends it with,
but
shall do the one you want to do, so that tomorrow you will not say na me spoil your life.
No, like for you, because there are many people that I feel he knows the truth to this question. So him asking again, I don't know what he's trying to get from it.
I feel like sometimes we know things, but then we just want someone to actually speak truth to power.
I'm being honest. You should never even try to give it a thought.
Yeah.
It's just like someone shooting a direct gun to a target.
Yeah.
Up close, point blank.
Yeah.
No.
I agree with you on that. I mean, so that's all I have for this episode. What do you think? Which of these confessions actually stood out for you?
The other one that got me, like I was vibrating inside, was the one that wanted to get a vibrator for the mom. I was like what? Like the thought process to like, I've sat down, reminisce on this, then now think and decide that
This is what
the
I'm going
best
to
way to make my mom feel better is to get her
a vibrator.
like how did you come about that? The one that knocked
you out
was the one that after 8 months you knew about 2 kids not being yours.
Yeah.
You are not saying anything.
Business
but
as
you
usual.
have that conviction that the thing that you want to do, you know.
Yeah.
But you're not telling anybody. It's deep, oh. My bro, please. My brother. We're pleading. You need to try as much as possible to speak to the host of this show, if by any means possible, because honestly, like, I feel you need to open up to somebody, because I just have this bad feeling about it that what you might actually be planning to do might actually be endangering people's lives. I don't know. I'm not saying for a fact, but I just feel like you need to speak up to someone, him or anybody that can actually talk you through these things. I understand. Even if you said you're going about business as usual, I really think you are really hurting inside. It's painful. It comes with a lot of emotions. Even if you try to mask it, like our Max confessions, you can't mask it totally. You need to speak out.
True.
Honestly, it's deep. I'm not in your shoes, but it's pinching me. Honestly speaking.
I agree with you, because the truth is, like you mentioned, I mean, the first confession was brutal.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that you're not interested in the man, yet you are ready to marry him and cheat on him. So you already know the end from the beginning, and you're still willing to step into that role.
Yeah.
So that, I considered it brutal. And when I read that, I felt like, what's the worst that we could hear? You know. Then this one about the woman was a shocker. Because reading the confession, I actually thought it was a man writing. And then she got to the end and wrote, P.S. I'm a woman. That drove me nuts.
I think I laid back after that.
Oh my God. That was a shocker.
Because the whole like, as she was explaining, I was actually like fantasizing that, or visualizing that something that I could do, I could feel. Then the 10/10, I was actually dripping. Did you see? Then I had plus seriously. What do you mean?
I'm a woman. That knocks me up.
Azal now.
You know, so, but again, like you, the one that totally blew me off. I haven't recovered from it, and I don't know how I am. You know, the phrase business as usual, and you've known for 8 months.
Wow.
I'm picturing it. 8 months you are eating her food, going about your business, you're going to work, coming back
most
home,
times maybe even take the children to school, bring them back home,
be a father, be a husband,
take a bath
make
for them,
love to your wife, travel if you guys want to, go on family picnics or vacations, and you're quiet.
Damn.
Taking this all in for 8 months. Nah.
That's more than 200 days.
Wow. Nah. So, like I said, please, and my brother Obi agrees with me, please, let's talk.
You need to, honestly.
Please, let's talk. So, guys, we've come to the end of today's episode. I hope you had as much fun as we did. The confessions were shocking, to say the least, but we're prepared for whatever is thrown our way on this channel. We'll talk about anything, you know, whatsoever. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share to your family and friends, and don't forget to leave a comment. Which of the confessions actually resonated with you, or which one left a scar or a shocker? What emotions are you feeling listening to everything that we've talked about today? Please leave it in the comment section. Talk to me about it, especially the one about buying your mom a sex toy. Please, I would actually want to hear
Yeah, we
your
need to see
opinion,
their
especially from the
opinions.
ladies. I actually want to hear the opinion of the ladies on that. I want to know what you guys think. Is this something you do? Is this something you would consider disrespectful if your daughter was to buy you a gift like that? You know, let's have the engagements. And for the other confessions that we talked about on this episode, which of them resonated with you? Which one hit you the hardest? So please leave your comments in the comment section and let's get talking. That is all I have for this particular episode. And like I said in the beginning, it is an absolute pleasure to be back on your screen, and I missed you guys so much. So I'm going to see you next week, Friday, same channel, same content, same Max Confession, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Love you guys.
Peace out.
Bye.